For a long time, I believed my feelings were something I needed to listen to above all else. If I felt motivated, I acted. If I didn't, I waited. It felt honest, natural, and human to let emotions decide when I moved forward. The problem was that my feelings were inconsistent. Some days I felt inspired and capable. Other days I felt tired, unmotivated, or unsure. And on those days, progress stopped completely. I slowly realized that feelings are temporary, but consequences are permanent. Acting only when you feel like it gives your emotions control over your future. Discipline, on the other hand, is not about forcing yourself aggressively. It's about making a decision in advance and honoring it, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Feelings change constantly. They are influenced by sleep, stress, mood, and circumstances. If your actions depend on them, your life becomes unstable. Most people don't lack motivation. They lack systems that work even when motivation disappears. There were many times in my life when I didn't feel like starting. I waited to feel ready, energized, or confident. That feeling rarely came, and when it did, it never lasted. What changed everything was understanding that action does not require emotional agreement. You don't need to feel good to do what matters. When you act despite resistance, you build self-respect. You prove to yourself that you can be trusted even when things feel uncomfortable. Waiting for the right feeling often becomes an excuse. It sounds reasonable, but it quietly trains you to avoid effort whenever it feels unpleasant. The truth is, progress often feels boring, repetitive, and unexciting. Discipline helps you move forward through those moments without needing emotional stimulation. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings completely. It means not letting them decide everything. You acknowledge them, but you don't obey them. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your ability to act. Over time, resistance loses its power. Small disciplined actions create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence reduces the need for motivation. Most successful people are not constantly inspired. They simply act consistently, even on days when they don't feel like it. Discipline is not punishment. It's freedom. Freedom from emotional chaos, inconsistency, and endless restarting. When discipline becomes part of your identity, action feels natural. You stop negotiating with yourself and start moving automatically. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel motivated. You don't need to feel confident. You need to act. Because the life you want is built by what you do on ordinary days, not by how you feel on your best ones. Choose discipline over feelings, and your future will stop depending on your mood.